Yo, how's it going, everyone? Is that time once again? We are back for the early Dokkan stream. We are here with the release of the new Android 16 event celebration. This is his OST that we've now got on. Bit jazzy. But yeah, how's everyone doing this morning? Hopefully some of you guys have already gotten lucky with the free tickets. Oh. Player rank update. The 10th of December. Okay. Regarding the rank XP obtained after reaching 999. Upgrade. Upon upgrade, the player rank will reflect the accumulated rank XP. Oh wow, so you're going to get some XP, but you can only go up to a maximum of rank 1109. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we've got to win Extreme Z battles, use uncontrollable power, or I guess that's going to be Android, right? Oh no, Defenders of Justice. And then the Cell story event. We can Rainbow Garlic Jr. immediately. That's good. Wait, what's stupid and dumb? Yeah, I wonder if Garlic Jr. is actually worth it. Like, I'm gonna probably do like the private server showcase for him, like for like later today, and then I've gone past this Battlefield like things way back at the beginning. Am I just being stupid? I haven't spent Battlefield memories in like the longest time. There we go. Well, the extra copies are 57 or 570. That's so much. I mean, I can buy them all, but should I? I don't know. Currently got to a certain rank. I think it's a good mix because I think people like I said, it would take away the one of the things that's good about it is having something else to grind for. But if you're someone who grinds a lot and then with the rank update you just went straight up to went straight up to 2000. Then you don't have anything to grind for again. Like, so yeah, I'm kind of happy with that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think that's a good like medium sort of balance. Because yeah, like I will probably go up to the max rank. So I think that's fine. Alright, yeah, so I don't know where... We should probably just start with the Seriously Serious event and get our free tickets for summoning for Android 16, because... Garlic Jr. is worth it. Yeah, like I said, I need to do the showcase for him, and then that'll give me an idea. I'm here for the Garlic Jr. But yeah, you can get all the Garlic Jr. copies straight away. Got 16 from the tickets. He's actually good. The team with support is okay. Yeah, his team is like the biggest concern for me about like whether or not he's actually going to be like worth it. Because if you just pull him off the tickets, but you don't, especially if you don't pull like the banner unit 17, like his team is not going to be anything like super crazy. And like the Easy A for the Tech Androids is going to help quite a lot, but obviously that's not out until next Tuesday. So... Yeah, the thing is, I like haven't bought anything from the Battlefield shop for ages, so I could get all 5 copies, but no, my luck is that if I buy them all, they'll release something else that's like they'll finally drop like another Easy A or something, and so then I'll end up like needing a whole bunch of Battlefield memories for that. So I probably will hold off on getting him for now. And like I said, I'll probably just do like the private server showcase, like to actually show off the card. Because then, yeah, that gives me the ability to actually test him out and see what he's like, but without actually doing... so what am I doing? Seriously serious. Versus Cell. So what are the missions that we got here that we can try and get done straight away? Android / Cell Saga, that's going to be brutal without new characters potentially, and same with androids. What are the EX missions? Got 4 16s in 700 stones, and then the final copy from the Seriously Serious tickets. That is actually insane. I used all my Battlefield stuff like a day ago. Oh, no way. Yeah, let me check on Dokkan info quickly, just look at the missions for... because I can't bother to like go back out and go back into all the other menus. 4 turns. Oh, an extreme type of character of each typing. Okay, well, we'll start off with the video because I'm going to put all the missions together into one video anyway, so I might as well start off doing the first one and then get the tickets summon and then add the other ones in afterwards. So versus first form Cell. Yeah, we were just saying about that, like, so the rank up thing has a cap, so if you, once they add the rank update, the maximum you can go up to is 1,109. I do personally think that that's fine. Like, again, I was saying before, like, I feel like with the rank update, one of the cool things about it is that you have something to grind for again. Whereas, like, you don't if you, if it just put you straight up to 2,000, which is like the new highest one, right? Then yeah, you wouldn't have like anything else to grind for still. Whereas at least this way, you can't get up to like a rank where you now have nothing else to do. And you're still going to get a whole bunch of the benefits out of it, like the extra stamina and everything. Like, I think it's cool. I can see like some people, like, obviously it'd be nice if you just went like to a certain extent because of the rewards, like the extra stamina and stuff. It would be cool if you could go straight up to, if that's the number, then rewards, if any, must be crazy. Yeah, that's the thing, because obviously it's going to be a whole bunch of increased rewards for things like stamina, and we also don't know if they are adding more like rank missions and stuff, which they might be. So they don't want like people to just get like every single reward like straight away, which I think makes sense. Like, okay, let's get this on. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? Let's put 16's active skill OST on because it's a bit more active. It's pretty cool. Hey guys, Marsegid here, bringing in a Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so we are here today diving into all of the new content, and we are going to start off with the Seriously Serious event. So I'm going to put this video together like I usually do with a bunch of the missions all here in one video, but we're starting off with just getting our first clear done so that we can get our free tickets to summon for Android 16. One of the missions is to beat it with an extreme unit of each typing, so we're going to go ahead and use the Rosé clones team here against Cell. There's also a mission for beating it in 4 turns, which, I mean, this team probably could do. Also, Cell is physical, which I did not know before, so the fact that we have the double STR Rosé, as well as the fact that obviously the Clones are very, very good, and there is an STR clone, so we've got like a whole bunch of type advantage going on here. So I think we should be in a pretty good spot. The Seriously Serious event is never normally that difficult. It's usually the things like having to use a full team of type disadvantage characters and all those kind of missions that make it difficult. I mean, we'll see here how much damage Rosé does. Yeah, almost a full bar, and this is just my Rosé, who's only 55%. So, yeah, we should be in a pretty good spot here. So, does have a lot of HP. He can be attack lowered, because Rosé just lowered his attack. So he can't be stunned. Funnily enough, he can't be stunned, sealed, or defense lowered. But he can be attack lowered. He also does an AoE normal. Interesting. Both the clones getting the dodge though. Let's go. Also remember the tech clone passively lowers the enemy's attack. So because Cell can be attack lowered, that's very helpful here. Battlefield has less enemies. Okay, that's cool. Is it the same as it gone back to like the same as the previous, like the ones we had where it's considerably less enemies, or is it just less overall? See, I want the 18 key super for you, but I want to make sure you can get orbs. I did really want the int one to get orbs as well, but yeah, the fact that Rosé being in slot 1, if he's going to super in slot 1 a lot, then obviously STR Rosé's got this. And then the AoE, I was going to say, the only awkward one is probably like the STR clone not dodging, I say, and then the int one takes like 370k. And the clones get a lot of stats on super, so the int one should be fine at the end once he's actually attacked. But yeah, that was quite a lot of damage from him actually just taking the hit there. Okay. The STR one does at least do a few extra supers. Yeah, I think we don't quite do enough to finish him off on this turn, but especially with the heal. But honestly, next turn, especially if my Rosé gets the additional super, it might just be GG. Yeah, see, double digits after he supers is fine. And we got a lot of same type orbs here as well, so there we go. Look at that. And the tech clone, as I say, is passively lowering his attack, so we don't really need to worry about damage here. Went from 10 to 7 enemies. Interesting. Is it still the same thing where like the first enemy is the same typing as the final boss? Yeah, Rosé with the additional. Attack lower him again. We might not finish him off this turn, but that's fine. Rainbow, STR Rosé on the next turn. Got this. Yeah, everyone on this turn, the clones all picked up their actual typing orbs as well, so all the extra abilities and all full passives are in play. It does heal quite a lot though, that's a pretty chunky heal. But yeah, I mean, it's GG because we've got the active skill this turn as well. Because Rosé's active skill not only does good damage, but it also buffs him and all of the clones. So it's kind of GG there for our bug android friend. He's not healing in slot 1 either, so he's going to have one final ditch attempt here, I'm sure. Yeah, slot. So he supers in slot 1 every single turn. But especially now that we're on the active skill turn as well. Double digit damage and then 42 mil. And there we go. There's that sweet GG. So that's quite a few of the missions done. I think that was turn 4 as well, right? So that does the turn 4 mission as well. So let's see what we actually get here. Obviously the celebration has a whole bunch of missions as well. So probably going to have it come up with quite a few missions cleared here. Yeah, 6 overall, but for the actual Seriously Serious missions themselves, we just get the one for beating the stage once, But then if we go back to the thing, we got our cool snow statue Kid Goku wallpaper here as well that you get on login for the celebration, which is pretty cool. I don't like that they don't show these in the name, but yeah, mission A is just beat the stage once. And then we did mission B, which was 4 turns, and mission C, which was the extreme character of each typing. So we've still got to do 6 int characters as well as the category ones from the actual main Seriously Serious like section. So we'll cut here and we will jump back in with the next one. Okay, so I'm going to stop recording there. Obviously, that gives us the tickets, so we can summon for 16 now with the free tickets. What was the other mission? I've got one mission somewhere. Oh, it's just these. So rename Serious. I'll just call it 1, I suppose. There's a Chaditz boss. Uh-oh. Toughest battlefield ever confirmed. I'll record it just in case we get him and I can make it into a short, but... yeah, the banner is not the greatest. I mean, 16 and 17 are good. Tao is obviously back. I don't have Tao. Kale, air. TOP androids, air. Tech androids and Trunks, obviously they're getting their easy A's. Super Trunks, ugh. And then the Goku and Cell, eh. If I don't get 16, I would quite like to get a copy of Tao, but alright. Okay, so shout out to Toon and Have a High, their legacy. Crack the code here. I've never gotten the new unit off of these free Seriously Serious or Dokkan Day tickets, so let's see. Will this be the first time? Watch the first time be this Android 16 where I won't get the banner unit 17 and I won't be able to make like a great team for him. Although seemingly nothing interesting off of this first one. No combo. I mean, it doesn't mean we're not getting anything, but no combo means probably pretty unlikely. In fact, the last lot of tickets, the one for Goma, I didn't even get a single SSR. As you can see here, there's a whole bunch of SRs. Let's go. Wow, just Kid Trunks. Okay, well, I guess the free ticket legacy is going to continue here. This is like, I've noticed in the data download yesterday, this is like special ticket number 10. There's 10 lots of free tickets that I've still... yeah, not even a single SSR. Let's go. Alright, well, get some more free tickets on Sunday for Dokkan Day. So yeah, we just got to do the int characters one. That's going to be interesting. What's going to be the best way to do that? Is it like a Vegeta, maybe like a Vegeta and Trunks team? But he supers in slot 1 like every single time. Went ahead and Rainbow Garlic Jr. I got 3 million Battlefield memories left. Nice. Can I put together like a youth team with these guys? They do just lead hybrid Saiyans as well, don't they? So... No, not really. The options are not great. I think even if I throw on Defenders of Justice, it doesn't make a huge amount of difference. This is Garlic Jr.'s OST as well. Well, I forgot about them, actually. I need characters that could lower attack, really. Isn't she, like, not good on her own? Yeah, she's Dragon Ball Seekers or Demonic Power allies. Vegeta lowers attack and has guard on the first turn. And there is an extreme class enemy, so maybe. This is like the most jank team. I mean, this Gohan does have guard, like for the early turns, because we could do it, but because we could lower attack. But yeah, this OST is not good for like a background soundtrack. Okay, so we're going to jump in and try the all-int team using this sort of build of the Goten, Gohan, and Trunks. I don't know how good this is going to be. Obviously, Gohan can be super tanky nice and early, and then we can switch to them and they can do tons of damage. Vegeta I brought on the team because he does lower attack, and he does have guard, at least in the first turn. Although we can kind of get a setup for him here where he doesn't actually have to get attacked. So if we do this, this feels like a pretty good start here. Because this cell seems to always super in slot 1. I think Gohan on turn 1 with the extra defense that he gets. Yeah, he's fine. The big thing is, though, you have to do a lot of damage to this cell because he heals a lot. So, like, the Gohan, we need to switch into Goten and Trunks, like, straight away. And have them doing big damage to ideally be off to a good setup here. But we'll see how it goes. Yo, Tala, morning, how's it going? Pulled the Tech Andrews with my tickets. Last copy to Rainbow them. Nice. Yeah, I would skip the banner, but yeah, that's pretty good. With heroes not easy-aing at this point, are they allowed to easy-A them whenever? Because if that's the case, they could have busted kits during the 11th year. I mean, that is true, like, because obviously they said they're still going to do the easy A's, we just don't know when. And they haven't happened yet, and as they're clearly not going to happen by the end of the weekend, then they're not happening in November after all. Which is interesting that, like, last year was the last celebration, and they said, like, we're still going to easy A the units, but they didn't say when, and that's now over a year ago. But yeah, I guess in theory, like, them saying that they're still going to do them, like, they didn't say when, and in theory it could be whenever. So I guess my best guess now is that they're literally just going to drop with whatever is, like, the most relevant thing. Like, if they do a crossover Dokkan Fest at some point, or they do a new Super Saiyan 4. I mean, that would be kind of crazy if they dropped with, like, the 11th year being Super Saiyan 4 Adult Daima Goku. And so then they drop the Super Saiyan 4, like, they drop the Easy A's then, because it's a bunch of other Super Saiyan 4s. That'd be crazy. Yeah, see, the problem with having the full int team is that he heals a lot. So unless we're doing some big damage and getting, like, big crits, then this fight definitely could take some time. But that's where Goten and Trunks will hopefully come in clutch once we get the exchange. The free-to-play in Goten and Icarus should be pretty decent here as well. The free-to-play Trunks that I brought, I'm not too sure on him. I know he's like an okay free-to-play unit on release, but he could be a massive liability here, I don't know. I don't know if he lowers attack. Obviously, we've lowered Cell's attack a little bit, so his normal attacks aren't as bad now. But yeah, see, this guy doesn't lower attack. You can get a bunch of supers in one turn, though, if I remember rightly, which gives him decent defense. And he dodged. Goten and Icarus dodged. So yeah, that puts us in a pretty good spot here. Even if I Rainbow Battlefield LR, I already messed up because I couldn't complete the first few battlefields and rainbowed all the Battlefield TURs. Oof. Yeah, see, I never bothered getting... The only Battlefield TUR I got was the 18, back when I was still trying to do the Androids ESBR no item run, which back in the day was very, very difficult. So I was trying like any combination of Androids I could. So I did actually end up getting her to try her out. But... Okay, so exchange, active skill for like the permanent buff, as well as some damage. Good damage. I mean, these guys do good damage, so like we could be in a good, very good spot here. I'm a bit worried about the Kid Gohan, but he does have guard because we have the allies. Yeah, they need to do a big thing where they do like a big special battlefield for like the anniversary or something, where they just give out like tons of the extra currency. Because it's not like, apart from Garlic Jr. now, seeming like he is pretty decent, it's not like any of the other Battlefield units are crazy, like game-breaking. Like, if they gave you enough points now that everyone could just buy, like, all the TURs and rainbow them, like the Martian Vegeta and the Super Saiyan 2 Goku and stuff, like, that's not going to have any real effect on the game, because it's not like they're super usable units or anything. So, like, it really wouldn't matter all that much. It would just be nice for collection purposes for like people to be able to get them. But because that's the thing, they keep making them all cost more as well. Like Garlic Jr. costs a certain amount, and then all the extra copies cost like slightly more than that. Okay, so Cell's not really doing that much damage with his normals, which is good. I almost did Gohan's active skill. We might win this turn if the friend Goten and Trunks can get crits. Didn't crit on the active though. Although ours crit on the active and then didn't crit on any of the supers, so maybe it will come in clutch. Do you need to be in slot 3? No. Who's going to tank better? I mean, probably the Gohan, right? I want you to have as much attack as possible. 9-6. Yeah, see, the defense is the same. But I feel like putting the free-to-play unit in front of a whole bunch of attacks is probably not the best idea. What's the Squadra thing saying? Oh, they're putting the Ultimate Gohan, like, images into the asset thing. Oh yeah, Goten and Trunks doing some big damage here. And there we go. Alright, so I thought that team was kind of jank with the fact that we had to throw on some free-to-play characters. We had the Heroes Vegeta, but like that actually worked out pretty well. Heroes Vegeta with the attack lowering is probably definitely helpful for us. So there you go. That's the full int team with the Youth, Gohan, Goten and Trunks. I'm not really sure the best way of doing it without using them, because in terms of like good, solid, hard-hitting int characters that also are strong defensively, because that's really what you want to go for. It's no good also just having a team that is strong defensively and then it takes forever to do any damage to him. But yeah, that was the all int characters, and then that's the complete all of the missions from the actual EX setup. So the only other thing we have to do now is the actual missions within the Seriously Serious thing itself, which is an Android/Cell Saga team and a Androids team, which we could try and do both of those together, but we'll cut into the next ones here now. Is it still possible to get the Snowman Goku background? What, like this one? You should get it when you log in. Or is there a different one? Do you mean, is there like an older one? Because if you mean one of the older ones, probably not. There's normally not a way to get them again. I like the different Christmas ones they've done over the years, though. Once it hits December, I'll probably put this one back on. Good old Vegeta fam. But yeah, this one's pretty cool. This is from last year, I'm pretty sure. We've got this random one. This one. But yeah, I like this year's one. The snow statue Goku. It's pretty cool. But yeah, that wallpaper literally came out today with the start of the celebration, so you should just be able to log in and get him. In fact, if you've logged into the game already, just go check your wallpaper settings, because you probably like just auto accepted all your gifts on login. I do that all the time. I just log in, click to accept everything, and don't look at what it is half the time. So I'm just getting out of my food coma. Nice. Yeah, I hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. If you are, I know for some of you it's only just become like after midnight on Thursday. For me, it's Friday morning, obviously. Black Friday now, technically. But yeah, I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. For those of you who celebrate, like we don't over here, so it's right, let's see if I can make an Android/Cell Saga Androids team. Because someone will probably have a 16 friend already that I can use. The problem is I can't use STR Cell as the leader. I have to use you. I mean, the Tech Eye androids could be useful for just using their active skill, I guess. But yeah, like pre-EZA, this category is not exactly great. Does he have his super attacker Ki Blast? No. That's great. They lower attack, although they completely rely on dodge, which is a bit spicy. I guess we could use this 18 because we're fighting a physical enemy. Yeah, Mandalorian Legion, how's it going? Tamagami fight one. Tamagami 1 fight is crazy. We're going to try that after this. And then we got Christopher coming in on the Twitch side as well. That's got some pretty sick DBZ figures for $40. Love Black Friday deals. Hey, nice. I've still got, like, I think it's the only thing I've got in there. I was talking about it with Little Blue the other day. Like, I don't really use my Amazon wish list. I think I've got, like, one thing in it, which is, like, an old Heroes... yeah, it's like a Heroes Super Saiyan 4 Vegito statue figure thing, but it's, like, $90. Yeah, it says item added 29th of November 2020. I just randomly put it in my list and was just like, oh yeah, I'll put that in there. Because maybe one day, like if it goes on sale or something, I'll buy it. And it has never gone on sale. It's just like super expensive. So it's just sat in there. But yeah, we could give this a try. I don't necessarily think this will work, but... I mean, there's a guest Rainbow 16 there already. And of course, Toon, the whale, has... Oh, right, no, his isn't Rainbow. Oh, okay, it is basically Rainbow, of course. It's Toon the whale. Of course it is. I guess the heroes' easy A's were the friends we made along the way, yeah. Seems that way. I got a Kid Buu figure. I'm hoping that brings me luck when we finally get LR Kid Buu. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, shout out to everyone who's here for the stream. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's go ahead and try this out then. I'll give this a quick record. Okay, so the final two missions here are a full Androids team and a full Android/Cell Saga team. So I'm going to try doing a full team of both. The problem, as you can see, is we've got characters like the tech androids pre-Easy A and like the physical LR androids who do lower attack but will very much be relying on dodge. We're going to use a friend 16 though, so obviously I don't have him. So I have a rainbow friend one, which should be pretty interesting. So we're just going to jump straight in and see how we get on. Of course, we don't have them on the first turn. We do have the tech androids, though, who, realistically, they're mainly going to be useful for their active skill, which, of course, we can use, like, straight away here. Which I think I probably will do. We can also exchange into 16 straight away because we have a cell enemy. But yeah, so we're going to do this. Ghost Usher with the androids, because the physical androids will be a bit of a liability, but they lower attack on their supers. So if we let them go off here first and get a little bit of attack lowering, obviously Cell can do some decent damage by getting rid of all his attacks for the turn as well. It means he can't heal, but yeah, I think this will probably be quite tough with this team, but you never know. We'll see how we get on. The fact that we can exchange into the 16 straight away is pretty good. But unfortunately, this cell doesn't have a Key Blast super. So otherwise, the tech androids would still be really useful here, even pre-Easy A, because he basically supers in slot 1 every single time. So if his super was a Key Blast, we could just put them in slot 1 and they'd be fine. Same with like Jiro and 19. And yeah, I brought this 18 because she gets a buff when fighting against physical enemies. But, oh, we can use his active skill straight away as well. Yeah, because there's a cell enemy. Disables the enemy's action, which will be the first attack, which is usually the super. Oh yeah, so his active skill, we want to use it in slot 3, don't we, to get a bunch of extra attack. Okay, so let's do this. I haven't used him at all, so let's check out. He did have an intro, which I should have played, but let's use his active skill here. Just go off straight away. There we go. Alright, not bad damage. And then we move him over here. Float off cell. I guess same type orbs aren't like super important, but go ahead and do that. Do that. Unit super for 16 because Android 18 is on the rotation. Yeah, the big heal from Cell is the most annoying part. And of course the super wasn't the first attack of the turn, but Rainbow 16 should tank this fine, yeah. 34 million as his first attack here. I say his first attack. I don't think... Does he have additionals built in? I can't remember his kit. Additional 36. Not bad. I think my STR 18, because she's the random like unit from the Peppy Gals banner a couple of years ago. I've never pulled that many copies of her. I'm pretty sure mine only has like 1 or 2 dupes. So, yeah, 7.5 million attack stat. Not anything particularly crazy. And then we've got AGL cell. Float him off onto the other cell rotation. I mean, we're not actually doing bad damage here, to be honest. And, like, even we got STR cell on the next turn, so if we put him in slot 1 and he gets special beam cannoned and dies, it doesn't really matter because he'll revive. So, I think we should be all good here. Oh, of course, the intros are on now, so... STR cell's intro. Cell versus cell. If you dare. Okay. I mean, this is a good rotation. Although the domain does buff the enemy cell. And there are attacks in slot 3. So I probably should exchange into 16 here.
Not bad. Android 16?
The time has come to fight.
I'm not sure how well he will do. Like, I mean, he's only going to be tanking normals, so he should be fine. If he even gets to attack, because obviously STR cell might literally just get killed. I don't know. Let's see. How well is he going to do here? Because I'm running AGL cell as the lead, so I only have a 170. Yeah. It's a 2.6 million crit. Okay. It's annoying that he had to heal first as well, because obviously he got to heal and then we skip like our entire turn basically. So it's kind of annoying. We might be cooked. Because yeah, that group attack is really bad for like the tech androids. I mean, 16 does give a lot of defense to the rotation, but... Oh, let's go! The dodge from the tech androids. You love to see that. Okay. 16 with the dodges as well. Let's go. Okay. Only 25 mil this turn. I guess, yeah, because we didn't have the... We had the buff of doing the active skill in slot 3 before. Yeah, the problem is as well, like the last rotation was kind of our like big damage dealing rotation. So the fact that we basically didn't get to do any damage with the last last turn means that we haven't done a lot of damage to him here now. Man, the tech android's easy A, hopefully, should be so good. I can't wait for them to actually get it. Like, now, the problem is, in slot 1 now, will STR cell be okay after the revive? I can't remember what he gets post-revival, because, like, there's one attack in slot 1 again. This guy, he gets guard, damage reduction. He has some dodge. But it's not like a crazy amount. Yeah, see, his damage reduction goes up and guard, but... And it's, yes, he gets extra damage reduction when receiving a super attack. Is he going to be okay in slot 1? Because the problem is the fact that the enemy cell crits on super. If he didn't, I think we'd just be fine. But... he does, so it's kind of awkward. Let's see. Okay, 318k. I mean, that's still quite a lot, but I'll take it. And tech cell heals on super, so... Because, yeah, the rest of the rotation now is fine. Like, everyone on this turn easily just tanks normals for double-digit damage. So, we should do a decent bit of damage this turn. We get the heal off of Cell's super. STR Cell actually getting some supers off as well. You love to see that. And 39 million from Tech Cell. Get that additional. Of course. So annoying how like Buhan gets the additional guaranteed and Cell doesn't. But we got the hidden potential. So it's another big hit and a heal, which is the important thing. And then, yeah, AGL, second form Cell. He should do some okay damage here as well. Yeah, 28 mil. That's not bad. No crit, though, sadly. But we do get an additional, so I'll take that. 29.9. And there's the crit. Let's go. Nice. Into a 31 points. That's pretty good. Good turn from the AGL second form Cell here. Another crit as well. Let's go. And then we know we don't need to worry about the this guy here. So typical, we got the one turn where we exchanged into 16 and then he didn't even get to do anything because STR Cell just died in slot 1. It's kind of funny. 64, 60 basically. But 16 should eat this. Nice. I think probably GG here. I guess it depends. Garlic Jr. seems good. I just don't know if he's good enough at 55%. I will do a 55% showcase for him. I'm not sure whether I will buy all the copies just yet, but I'll do a 55% showcase for him. Potentially today or tomorrow. That'll be one of the videos that comes out soon. So keep an eye out for that, because I'll check him out at 55% and see what he's like. And then maybe I'll do like a private server showcase to see what he's like at Rainbow, and then we can kind of decide whether it's worth it or not. Nice. The dodge, let's go. Alright, so I mean, we know we're going to survive the super in slot 1. Yeah, I forgot Cell even has an active skill. Gives him extra key and stats. So, go ahead and do that. So yeah, he should absolutely survive the super in slot 1 because he already has on a previous turn. This Cell doesn't build up attack with each turn, as far as I'm aware. So we've lowered his attack a little bit more. We've also now got more stats. Yeah, he's at like 2 million defense here, start of turn now. And where's Cell healing after STR Cell attacks? So yeah, we should be fine. In fact, he should double digit this, right? He's got 2 million defense and like 45% damage reduction or whatever it is. So 20 mil. I mean, my STR Cell, I'm pretty sure only has like 1 dupe, so not bad. And remember, like I said, one of the leads for the team is only 170. Or did Cell and Gohan, they didn't go up to like 180, did they? But obviously, we've got the friend 16 giving the 220 to everyone on the team here. So yeah, STR Cell gets the finishing blow. I mean, that one took a little bit longer. It took a few turns, but considering how, like, kind of janky this team is, there you go. Got it done, Androids and Android/Cell Saga all at the same time. So there's our, well, we've actually got 4 missions completed, but there you go. Our final 2 seriously serious missions. Androids and Android/Cell Saga. So there you go, that's all the missions done. Let me know how you guys got on down below in the comment section. What team builds did you use for each of the missions? How did you find them? Let me know all your thoughts down below. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one. Okay, Not bad. Goma and Garlic Jr. will go hard. Yeah, Goma's, they're good link partners. Unfortunately, I don't have Goma either, but... I got lucky with the rainbow tickets and got 16. Used the summon points ticket and got baby. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm wary about using the summon points ticket because, like... I don't think I... There's like... the last time I used one, I did not have good luck. I mean, to be fair, I have these first lot of units. I would take any of these for, like, dupes and stuff. I just don't want any of these last three. Especially because you're rainbow, and I just don't really care about dupes for these two. Any of the other ones would actually be really good for me, because, like, these four I don't actually even have. And then a dupe for one of the GDC, like, Dokkan Fest would be pretty cool. And then Broly I don't have. Kale and Khalifa I don't have. These guys I don't have, but almost everyone else on there I wouldn't want to pull copies of. So the Dokkan Fest ticket is probably the one I would get. Can I still get some? Yeah, I can still get some more pattern cards. But yeah, let's get the one Garlic Jr. at least. Yeah, maybe I should just get the Dokkan Festival ticket. I'm not doing any more Goma summons, so... See how many of these things work.
All right.
20 random, 20 dozing Kais. Let's see. Let's go. 3 of them worked. Amazing.
All right.
There we go. Getting to level 55%. Level 55% to 55%. The problem is going to be the fact that he doesn't have like big bad bosses at level 10. Maybe I should literally just use orbs and get big bad bosses to 10. But yeah, I think I will. Let's grab the Dokkan Fest ticket and see if we can get lucky. Is there another good Androids lead for the Seriously Serious mission? I used AGL Cell because STR Cell's not a very good lead. So it could be done without STR Cell, I guess, but the problem is I used him as like slot 1, he died to that first super, but then post revive he can tank the super. I'm not sure who I would put in slot 1 if I didn't have him on the team. Okay. I'll record this just in case we get something good. I can use it as a short. Okay, so I got the Dokkan Festival summon ticket from my summon points because I can use almost any of these, right? So like this guy I've only got 1, this guy only got 1, this guy only got 1. Actually, yes, all of these guys. I thought it was because I think it's Rosé's the only GDC character I got a dupe. So all of these guys are 55%. And then for some of these more recent Dokkan Fests, like on my actual proper account, I don't have Baby, I don't have Tao, I don't have Goku or Hit. So hopefully, as long as we don't get one of these three at the end, it'll still be like a solid pull. Who do I want to get? This is a tricky one. I feel like you are a good one for like making teams that I don't have. But either way, let's just see what we get here. So please no. Daima Vegeta would be the worst out of the three that I don't want as well, because he's Rainbow. At least if it's Cell or Kid Goku, I can use copies of them. But let's see what we get here, boys. So Super Vegito. It'd be nice if it was Vegito Blue, so we knew it was an LR, but if that's still even a thing. And of course it's Kid Goku. Okay. Well, like I said, I could use the dupe of him, but yeah, this is why I always say don't summon on banners that you wouldn't summon on normally just to get the summon points, because they're not worth it. Like spending the extra stones just to build up those points to get a ticket to then get a dupe for AGL Kid Goku, because he's not the worst unit in the world, but yeah, it's not exactly a crazy pull. But if you guys have got the new ticket for either the Dokkan Fest or the Carnival, let me know what you got down below in the comments. So yeah, I might as well still make that into a short, but yeah, rubbish. Rubbish. Because that's the thing, like I said, like I can use the copy, but I don't really ever use Goku. So for me, it's just like a whatever pull. Like it's the second dupe, so it unlocks his gold slot, which is cool, but yeah, it's just kind of whatever for me, unfortunately. Did he get his own orbs? I can't even remember. He is a full dodge boy anyway, isn't he? Full dodge and additional. He doesn't need any crit though. That's the thing, like, even though he sucks, like, I would have taken the Tech Kaioken Goku just because I don't have him. Oh, maybe the defense, actually. Yeah, extra dodge and then some extra defense. That seems pretty good. Yeah, okay. But yeah, like I say, it's I could use the dupe for him, I just don't really... He's not a character that I particularly care about having extra copies of. Would have much rather gotten one of the LRs, but... Alright, so let's try out this Tamagami 1 fight then, shall we? Oh, he disables dodge. All 5 super types, all 5 extreme types. Okay. Well, for the all 5 extreme, we got to try the clone team first. Hopefully the rank update at least increases your maximum stamina. I mean, it should. I don't see why it wouldn't, I guess. What with all the previous ones doing... Is it 1 point of stamina per 5 ranks or something? Oh, they actually posted Garlic Jr.'s animations, like, on the hour. Even though he came out like an hour ago. But yeah, rank cap update thing. I can't believe that, like, it's so weird that we found out about Garlic Jr. from the data download and we didn't see, like, his animations or anything. Like, the fact that he has a revival and everything, like... Okay. Yeah, it would have been nice to get one of the LRs or to get one of the Tiwas I didn't have, just for, like, that ability to make some different teams. It is what it is. Yeah, shout out to everyone that's here for the stream. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're going to try out the Tamagami 1 Red Zone stage now. See how we get on. Hey guys, Mars Thinking here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so today we are jumping into stage 3 of the Daima Red Zone, the newly released Tamagami 1 fight. We're going to go ahead and just try and do one of the missions here straight off the bat, which is using a full team of extreme types. Going to try out the clone team. I don't really know anything about the event pre going into it other than the stuff that we knew from the data download. So I believe he disables dodge. And like he builds up every turn, so it'll be interesting to see how this goes. No STR Rose on the first turn is pretty brutal here. And he doesn't AoE. Okay, he does multiple AoEs. And he seals somebody as well, because the tech clone is sealed. Can't get the extra orb as well, which is annoying. Okay, well he can be attack lowered, and the tech clone passively lowers attack. So that is helpful here at least. Oh, of course, he disables dodge. So yeah, the AGL clone kind of cooked here, right? 360. That's actually less than I thought he would take, to be honest. Oh god, yeah, he disables dodge, so that means you have to bring units that are actually just tanky in slot 1. Oof. Yeah, I was going to say, the clones pre-super aren't good at taking hits. I'm skipping until the anniversary. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's the good strategy. Okay, so he's gonna always super in slot 1, isn't he? And you can't dodge. So Obviously, Goku can dodge enemies that can't be dodged, but only once he's used his active skill. The GT Heroes team can't really do a team of all types unless you're using the Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which you don't really want to do because he sucks. Let's just do it with the... Let's just beat the stage first then and see how we go. But of course, no Gogeta turn 1. Okay, so we're going to try off just to beat the stage without doing any of the missions or anything with a GT Heroes team. We've got no Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on turn 1 though, so... Fortunately, these guys with their damage reduction and guard should hopefully be fine. Although, the problem is as well, I believe, doesn't he seal, or he stuns with his super, which means then these guys won't get any stacks, which is really detrimental to their, like, overall performance. We'll see how we go. But yes, I got 14 SRs or Rs from my free tickets, so... Oh god, he sealed... Oh wow, so he stunned those guys and sealed Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Jeez. What a terrible, like, first turn. And of course, Super Saiyan 3 Goku can't dodge. So pre-Super, his defense not particularly good. God. Well, that was a shocking first turn. I forget how good Gogeta's intro is as well, since I don't usually have the intros on unless we're showing off like new units. I think we just get cooked here by the AoEs though, just because our HP is so low. Yeah. Didn't you read? No, I don't like to read all the event details before I jump in for the first time. I like to at least have the first attempt, even if it goes horribly wrong, be like completely blind. But yeah, that's a horrible combination. So he seals somebody, he can stun with his super attack in slot 1, and disables dodge. Because yeah, that means it kind of... Oh god, that's so toxic for like... Because it basically invalidates the Tech Golden Freezer strategy, because even if you use Tech Golden Freezer's active skill so that he tanks all the hits, it means he gets stunned, so then he can't do his big attack at the end of the turn. Yeah, like what are they actually expecting you to do in this fight? Like a boss that always supers in slot 1 and stuns you is pretty horrible. I need an int unit on the team if I want to do the mission. Oh, and of course, yeah, temp limits. I forgot about that. Yeah, I said it disables dodge. I brought the clone team in first. And then, yeah. I completely forgot that Super Saiyan 3 Goku will basically just rely on dodge for that first turn. Like, if he supers first, it's okay. But he took way more damage from the thing than I thought he would, the AoE. Well, yeah, Piccolo won't be of any use in this setup because he can't dodge. Oh god, yeah, this whole, like... It's just like the whole roster. It's like, what am I doing? Like, what can they do?
Let's do this.
Big yikes. I mean, I guess, like, items is kind of the way to go, I suppose. Just Ghost Usher, like... Okay, so we're going to try out the Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku team, but I'm not sure what our first rotation is here. The biggest problem with this event is, like, who do you run as your slot 1 characters? Because, like, not only do you need a character that can tank the Super in slot 1, but you don't want to build characters that... You don't want to bring characters that need to build up, because they get stunned by his Super. Yeah, see, like, Kid Gohan, the perfect play for this first turn... And he's sealed Vegeta, okay. The perfect is to do this, right? But Gohan now won't get any build-up because he's going to get stunned. Yeah, this is kind of brutal. Vegeta being sealed is not good either. And he disables dodge, so you're always going to get hit by the super and get stunned. But then, yeah, now Gohan doesn't get any supers to get built up. Because you can't even just get that clutch dodge and, like, not get hit by the super and not get stunned. So... That's the problem. Like, when people complain about events and, like, difficulty and stuff, this is the kind of event that I feel like where that is warranted. In terms of the complaints about, like quote-unquote, like, fairness of the event, right? Because if the boss is going to always super you in slot 1 and stun you and you can't dodge... So it means your slot 1 unit is just always going to get stunned. But you also have to bring a slot 1 unit that's going to be strong enough. Also, this is only on turn 1. So if I take a look at what his... let's actually look at his stats. So he does 2.7 million, but he also raises attacks. So it's an extra 30%. So he does like 3.5 million with his super. So the character that you put in slot 1 not only needs to be able to tank a 3.5 million super, that's only on turn 1. And he gets 50% extra attack with each turn that passes up to 250. So by the time you get to like turn 5, he's hitting for like 12 million or something stupid. Yeah, and his AoE does 1 million damage. Even the secondary hit. The secondary hit of his AoE doesn't actually do less damage than the first one. So... Jeez. Also, he has the weapon super, which I think no one has a counter for outside of the couple of characters that can counter all supers in the game. Which, unfortunately, are limited to, like, the Super Easy A Super Saiyan 4s, which means it's a 50-50, so you put them in slot 1, like STR Goku. There's a 50-50 chance that he either counters the super or you just die. Yeah, this is horrible. Like... Popular winning team. Like, how are people winning? I guess everyone's using the Omega team. Giant 8 power with Daima Goku. I don't have a giant 8 power team made, do I? Can Inzamasu counter that? Doesn't I thought no units in the game have a weapon super counter. It's such an uncommon super for people to have. Anyway. Let's find him. Let me see Inzamasu. Oh, excuse me. No, he has an unarmed counter. I thought it was unarmed, yeah. Right, well, let's give it a try, I guess. I guess the big thing is if, like, he does a load of damage to you in turn 1 and you survive, Except, of course, I've got both the Gokus on turn 1, so now I can't even do that. And Gogeta, this is like the worst possible starting rotation for this team. So that's one of the attempts per day just down the drain, because we can't do that. Cool. Yeah, you need to like take some damage turn 1 but survive, and then Giant 8 with... Are you actually serious? And then Giant 8 with the Goku. Like, this is the game screwing me over now as well. Limited attempts, and I'm getting the worst, like, unmanageable starting rotations. I mean, I guess we just have to try it now, because... But yeah, limited attempts plus getting the worst possible starting rotation is so good. Love that mechanic from Dokkan with the limited attempts. And then, yeah, he seals Goku, because of course he does. Let's do that. Do that. Both the AoEs are before both the Goku's attack, so they probably just get cooked here now as well. Yep. Yeah, so we're just dead, because he does his other AoE after, like, he attacks anyway. Goku got the counter, which is what we need, but he's sealed anyway. And now he does his other AoE and just kills the Super Saiyan 3 Gokus. Like, what? Actual joke.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, so, I mean, it's not the worst rotation, I guess. It just depends. It's going to depend a lot where the AoEs are. Okay, they're at the end, so we got super lucky. Goku's sealed again, though, which is annoying. Just do that then, I guess. Nice. Good work, Goku. There you go. Super counter. But he got sealed, so he doesn't get to super. Just gets a couple of normals off. But now, Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Gogeta both get to attack before... Although that's annoying, because I kind of wanted to take some damage on this turn, so then I can use the Giant 8 transformation with the other Goku on the next turn, but now no one's going to take any damage. This is one of those odd occasions where I actually did want, like, maybe the AoE to be after AGL Goku attacked, so that Gogeta would take a bit of damage, and then I could just transform into the Giant Ape on the next turn. And now I can't do that. This music is way too jazzy for this fight. This is the new 16 OST. We can try out his active skill one, though. Yeah, Anto, how's it going? Yeah, see, everyone tanked, like, too well. Okay, so now, if the active skills are both in slot 1, we just, like, instantly die. Because we know Super Saiyan 3 Goku can take, like, one AoE for, like, 400k before he supers. This one should have been first, really, shouldn't it? That'd be a really cool thing for them to have for active intros, where, like, they have a certain tag for, like, if the two characters are on the same rotation, like, one of them will play first, regardless of who's in, like, which slot. Yeah, so I have to do this, otherwise... Because Goku will take a lot of damage from this first AoE, but he will hopefully survive the second one because he gets to super first. But yeah, this is brutal. Gogeta gets stunned by this, obviously, but at least he takes double-digit damage. And it means his active skill's ready on the next turn. 800... Come on! 800k? Bruh. That's from him getting 50% extra attack from turn 1 to turn 2. What an absolute joke. Well, there you go. That's all my attempts for the day. Wow. Actually terrible. Did I do... Is that the same? Okay, so... Yeah, I need to rename that. So, rename... summon points... Ticket summon. Well, there you go. No Red Zone Tamagami 1 video today then. Yeah, Joel, how's it going? Anto, how you doing? Yeah, rank increase December, is it the 6th? I think it said something like that. Yeah, that's the other thing. He raises attack for the turn with his super attack. So he supers and then his AoE is going to do even more damage. Like, what an... Yeah, that event is actually beyond toxic. I hate it. That combination of abilities like that is just absolutely ridiculous. Like, even if he didn't have the attack up thing, we still would have taken like 400k. But then the next turn we'd have been able to giant ape transformation. But like, good lord. Let's put the, let's make a post about how bad. He disables dodge. So he disables dodge. He basically always supers in slot 1 and stuns the unit that gets hit. And he seals a unit on the rotation as well. And then he gets extra, like, 50% attack every turn. Like, it's like, is he doing enough things? I bought Omega with red coins. That's a good pick. Wait, so if there's less enemies in Battlefield, does that mean as the thing resets, so we have to do all of our units again? Because if that's the case, I'm going to be really annoyed. Okay, no, good. Whew. Alright, well, let's do the Battlefield run, I guess. But yeah, that sucks, man. Like, what are you actually even supposed to use? I mean, you just have to get really lucky, I guess, but like... Yo, MX, how's it going? I have a temp job, a manual labour, not my favourite. I like to complain here and there, but you got to do what you got to do. Hopefully I get this other thing in January. Yeah, it's true. You got to do what you got to do. Hopefully hopefully it goes okay. Yeah, use items. Yeah, that's just all you have to do, I guess. But yeah, I guess we should have just used items, lol. I mean, we should have really, but... I need to do a... I've got so much stuff to do today. There's so much stuff out, but... It's always better to have too many things to do than too little, I guess. Because, yeah, I really need to do... I need to do the private server to do the... to do a 16 showcase. I want to check out Garlic Jr. as well. Yeah, all 5 copies of Garlic Jr. are available straight away, which is cool. I think like some of these events now are so hard. I think it's gotten to the point where like the default mindset going into it now shouldn't be just to like not use items. Because like how is the Tamagami 1 fight in any way, shape or form designed or scaled for you to like do a no items run on it? Like, actual insanity. And it's like, let's say STR Goku can dodge enemies that can't be dodged once he's used his active skill, which means you have to get to that point where you can use it, because you can't do it straight away. Yeah, I used the free tickets. I got 14 SRs. Well, that's not even true because I got a couple of Rs as well. But yeah, terrible. Of course, I didn't update the private server. It's getting a little ridiculous in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, it's probably going to be one of those things where like the 11th year units are going to come out and obviously just absolutely demolish everything that we have in the game currently. But it sucks to be in that sort of like pre-power creep. Yeah, we're in that sort of weird like pre-power creep time where the characters that are out at the moment, even some of the better characters, are struggling in this difficult content. Yeah, if you could use a stone to have like an extra attempt on a limited attempt event, I mean, it would still be awful because it's like a waste of stones to do that, but... so where's AGL 16? Yeah, I don't think it'll be a huge jump in terms of like how strong the enemy stuff is, but I think the units will get a lot stronger to help facilitate. Right, so we need to find... Where's the new 17? He's STR, so he should be here somewhere. There we go. Then we kind of have to run STR cell, really. And tech cell. Probably AGL cell as well. Because this is the only problem with, like, the 16 team at the moment. Is, like... Who are you running on the team that's actually good? Obviously, the other option would be the tech androids because they're going to get their Easy A, but they don't have it yet. So until next Tuesday when they get their Easy A. I mean, STR Kid Buu with his Easy A could actually be pretty good on this team. Considering, like, all the defensive buffs that everyone's going to get from 16. Because 16 gives a ton of defense. Is the new stage on here? Okay, they do actually have the... So I could still technically do the Tamagami. Oh, great. Yeah, my stupid private server thing advertises all these, like, weird games all the time. It's the only downside to it is it's got all these weird ads on, like, the desktop for, like, other games. And now it keeps crashing. Great. Alright, well, the private server is now not working. So I guess we'll just do the battlefield run then. Okay. Okay. Start a new OST. Start here. Hey guys, Marsengan here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so we got the new battlefield reset here. I think this one has less enemies now than before, which is interesting. You don't have to reset your units again though, like the GDC ones where they reduce the number of fights. So it means we are able to just jump straight back in with the setup that we already had. Now, it does obviously still show here... Oh, it does actually show the boss typing. I was going to say, it shows like the question marks for the actual final bosses. The big thing you can see here is that the final boss is AGL. None of the other fights are AGL. So the previous battlefield strategy where you just use a weaker team and then save your two like mono teams that are effective against the boss is technically no longer a necessity, right? Because we don't have to use a tech team against any of the other fights. So I guess we will just jump in and use our normal mono teams. Now, obviously, with this battlefield reset, we've got the new Garlic Jr. that I will do a showcase for a bit later on. You are able to buy all the copies of him straight away, which is cool. They are obviously, you know, they cost a lot. The battlefield currency thing has been an issue for a while, but there hasn't really been anything worth getting with the battlefield currency for a while. So, like, I'm in a position where I could technically just buy all the copies straight away if I wanted to. Which I may do. I might do a 55% showcase. And then I'm having issues with my private server thing now today. But if I can get it to work properly, I might do a rainbow. If I can, maybe I'll do that as one video. Do like a 55% bit and like a rainbow bit in the same video, just so we can kind of see what he's like and see if it is worth getting all the copies. But either way, that's with this new Battlefield. I'm not expecting, as usual with these Battlefield fights, like the first couple of fights are not going to be particularly difficult. So yeah, we easily just take out Ox King straight away here. And then the boss is Spopovich. Oh no. Whatever will we do? Immunity to being stunned and has damage reduction. I mean, obviously all these early fights are not going to be any real issue in terms of difficulty or even like enemy mechanics. So the mono teams, I think, definitely work out quite well. Oh yeah, I've still got the animations on from using Android. We used Android 16 in one of the runs for the Seriously Serious event, so I put the animations on so we could see his new stuff and then didn't turn them off. So let's go ahead and do that here. Yeah, just do this. Let Broly go first. I mean, the first fights are weak enough that if Broly does get additional supers here, he might just kill him straight away. Although, yeah, he doesn't start off the best. My Extreme Int is like a movie heroes sort of like combo. Oh, okay, yeah, never mind. I underestimated just how little HP these guys actually have. So, but yeah, Garlic Jr. is the new Battlefield LR, so you have to buy him with the Battlefield currency. But he's the Battlefield currency is not easy to get, especially if it's one of those things. If you're already behind on Battlefields and stuff, it's not like you could just go back and farm all the extra currency that you don't have. So some people will be in a position where they can't buy multiple copies of him anyway. Alright, so we've got Gokua. Use my Terrifying Conquerors / like Space Traveling Warriors team here. I think they are all Terrifying Conquerors actually. But how about Gokua is one of the bosses. A guy that really loves Gokua in my community will be well, I was going to say he'll be thrilled, but you have to fight him as a boss, so he probably won't be actually. Alright, well, there you go. Cooler taking care of him nice and easy. Dokkan Day is always the 15th and the 30th of every month, so the next Dokkan Day is going to be Sunday, and we'll get some more tickets to summon for 16. So if you're on the fence, like if you use the tickets you've got already and you didn't get him, but you do kind of want to summon for him, I would say like still wait until we get those extra free tickets on Sunday, because you never know. Obviously the chances are not exactly super high, right? Like I yet again, as has happened many times with the free tickets, only got 14 SRs. But you never know. Like you might wait until then and get lucky. I think we can use his active skill straight away because we're fighting a Saiyan, right? So imagine it just one-shots him. I mean, close enough. I'm not going to put him in slot 1 just in case, but yeah, that's pretty funny. I want to hear my thoughts on how I want / hope the rest of the year plays out. I mean, we literally have what? We have a Carnival LR for part 2 of this 16 celebration, and then the New Year Dual Dokkan Fest. But there's still a whole bunch of possibilities that those could be, I guess. So yeah, what are you thinking? Alright, Zamasu not quite able to finish off the god Chadits, but Frieza should take him out here. My Extreme AGL team is probably my weakest one because it just uses like generic like Extreme 170 or like Extreme 150 leads. Extreme AGL 150 I should say. But there you go, there's level 2. Hey yo, shout out to Chili for re-upping his channel membership, Rainbow Goat Jr. Oh, yeah, that's the only other downside. I changed my sound settings a little bit so that the OSTs didn't have to be as loud in my headphones to still be loud on the stream, but I just realised now that makes the alerts really loud. Right. So yeah, level 3. Alright, so super in, so we use our super physical team. But yeah, shout out to Chili, W's in the chat. Yeah, I am tempted to Rainbow Garlic Jr., but I think, like I say, I'll probably try, if I can get the private server thing working properly, I'll try like a Rainbow Showcase and then see how I feel about him. Because I don't have Goma, which is probably one of his best partners. Obviously, he can still work on a full demonic power team even with superclass allies, but I'm not sure, like, if I have the best setup for him currently. Yeah, super physical team here being the full Goku family team. Shouldn't have much issue with this. It appears that Whis can have, like, all the status effects. I love Garlic Jr., so he got it no matter what. Yeah, fair. Yeah, Roman, how's it going? Carnival LR being a Super Trunks, intro, blast Super Vegeta away, and then by turn 5, Vegeta comes back, slaps Trunk in the exchange animation, and then has a voiced final flash. Yeah, I think a lot of people have said, like, reversible exchange, like Super Vegeta and Super Trunks would be pretty cool as the Part 2 Carnival LR. I wouldn't mind if it was just a Super Vegeta, because, yeah, having the voiced, like, Final Flash active skill I think would be really cool. Alright, well, Xeno Goku has damage reduction on the first turn, so he'll be fine to be in slot 1. It's not like the battlefield enemies are the hardest hitting enemies or anything. And the Gohan is obviously giving the physical types like 60% support. This Whis can't be stunned, so Goku can't stun him here, but... It's going to be first form Cell. Well, I know people, like, patterns in Dokkan are one of those things where they always do something a certain way until they then just randomly decide not to. So it's really difficult to go by patterns, even if they've done something a couple of years in a row. But the Part 2, like, December LR, usually is a Saiyan, and usually is a superclass. So I could definitely see it being like a Vegeta and Trunks, or just a Vegeta. New Year's being a brand new Cell Max and standalone Orange Piccolo. That'd be pretty cool. And then, yeah, the Alt Gohan and Power Awakened Piccolo EZA. So beat stage 5. So we've just got to beat Baby, who's Extreme Tech. So he's our Super Int team, which is a Bond of Master and Disciple team. Yeah, all the Saiyans are still there because I normally use the Team Bardock team to do the weak, like, phase 1 fight normally in the previous setup for Battlefield, so I could keep both my mono teams that are super effective against the last boss. I mean, this is a pretty good starting rotation. I didn't look at what Baby can do, but... Attack raised when a Pure Saiyan's category is present, which we do have, but... We have a pretty strong rotation here. I don't think we need to worry too much. Namek Saga for Anniversary, realistic. I feel like the Anniversary could be a mix of like Namek and Daima. Because they can come up with whatever they want to call it for the theme, because it's like the awakening thing, like Goku awakening into Super Saiyan for the first time against Frieza, and then the like awakening to Super Saiyan 4. Like whatever they want to come up with as the term for it, but just the theme to be something like, you know, awakening to a new power or something. Like they can be vague enough with it that they can literally fit any combination that they want into the like theme of the celebration. So, but yeah, Namek would be cool. Goku and Frieza, and then like the Daima ones being adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku and adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Because we've seen that before, where like the anniversary isn't always like too extreme, too super. And I know people would complain because Extreme always kind of gets overshone, but like Extreme's had a lot of good stuff in the later part of this year, especially. So I think if the anniversary was like 3 Superclass and 1 Extreme, as long as that Frieza is like really, really good, I don't think people would necessarily care that much. And because of the categories that Frieza's on, he would be on Omega's team. And then depending what his leader skill is, Omega would be on his team. So like the Extreme team, best Extreme team in the game would still be in like a really, really good spot. Okay. This is an awkward rotation. Let's do that. Do that. Do that. How can I get 60 coins to buy AGL Trunks from the coin shop? I mean, I wouldn't say he's worth buying. Even if we get his Easy A details and he's really good. Yeah, of course we did. Even if we get his Easy A details and he's really good, I wouldn't say he's worth buying. I think very much at this point in the game, red coins should very much just be saved for Dokkan Fest LRs. Because like even if you have all of the global Dokkan campaign, like LRs for example, having an extra copy of them is probably still just better than having the Trunks. Because Trunks cost like, is it still like 400 coins? And then LRs or like brand new TURs like Daima Goku when he comes back for the first time are like 500, or Daima Goku's obviously a TUR, so he would be 400 still, but yeah, I mean, the only way to get red coins is to summon. Like, the only way to get 60 coins is you'd have to spend 300 stones on the Android 16 banner, which I wouldn't recommend doing. But yeah, even if AGL Trunks' Easy A is really good, I wouldn't say it's worth wasting, like, stones or anything to try and get him. Even if his Easy A is super good, I wouldn't spend the 400 coins, especially if you only have, like, 400 red coins. Although, like you say, you've only got, what, 340, but I think he might die here, right? Yeah, 800k. Uh-oh. I mean, we've got a lot of other teams, because we haven't used, like, any of our other mono teams, but, like, I wasn't expecting this to quite go this way. We've got our heroes team still as well, which I guess we can just use. Yeah, I shouldn't have put that Kid Gohan in slot 1, but it's typical that we got on that first turn with the Super Int team. We had like all of our slot 1 units on the first turn. So, can I rely on Pan to dodge, or do we just instantly die here? It's very possible, which would be super annoying. Yeah, better to wait for Trunks to return. Better, like the ideal thing will be him returning on a banner that you actually want to summon on, would be ideal. But nice. He can be sealed. So I mean, Trunks is going to kill him now anyway, but yeah, did not expect Baby of all the fights here to be the one that would throw us an issue, but then I guess it goes to show how much the difficulty changes between the different stages, because the first Battlefield fight, like the Team Bardock team will just beat that fight super easily. But yeah, this guy, a little bit too tough for them. Obviously having the type disadvantage free-to-play unit on there was not great. But hey, it's Goku and Piccolo. Let's go. I mean, in terms of tech, I've got a worldwide Chaos team or like a movie heroes team, so I think we should be good. Yeah, the one... So if a passive just has a 1 in a yellow thing next to it, it means it happens once only. If it has an infinity symbol, then it happens like all the time. Oof. Yeah, bad starting rotation considering that these guys aren't a Pure Saiyan or movie boss enemy. So Goku doesn't get all of his extra damage reduction. Could just instantly die if he supers in slot 1. Or even if they just normal in slot 1, I guess. 87k. Yikes. Can they be sealed? Is Goku going to seal them here? Yo, shout out to Preston for re-upping his membership. Lobster Squad member for 11 months. This guy. Almost a year. How was everyone's Thanksgiving? Had an amazing birthday on the 25th. Hey, happy birthday for the 25th. Who summoned and got Android 16? Not me. I used my tickets and got 14 SRs. Let's go. Now, Vegeta, how much is he going to take from this? Yikes. We're really going to get rolled by this last fight. Right. I mean, I have my Extreme Tech team, but it's Worldwide Chaos and then a bunch of Cell characters. I mean, if the Tech Androids are on the first turn and we get to use the Ghost Usher, that's pretty good. I have the Clones team with Rose as well, but... But yeah, it hasn't exactly gone the best for us here so far. But yeah, go ahead and use the Ghost Usher. So they can be attack lowered, but they can't be stunned or sealed. Tech Droid's also not worth red coins, right? I only have 590 red coins. Yeah, I think in general red coins should be saved for Dokkan Fest LRs. The Tech Androids have the potential, though their EZA is coming up, obviously, and they have the potential, like their EZA could be really, really good. But even so, I think saving red coins for LRs is like the go-to strategy. You have big bad bosses, right? The first form cell, yeah. They can't get a lot of key here, though, which is annoying. Could just deliberately go for his 12 key super here and get the heal. But yeah, this last fight being a little bit more annoying than I had expected. The fact that we can lower attack is definitely helpful, but... Do you lower attack on the 12 key as well, or just heal? Just heal. I don't know how much they super for. I don't know if there's... Can we check the stats for Battlefield on Dokkan Info? I assume you can. I don't think I've actually looked properly before. Oh, my Clash. The new one... Oh no, that's the last one. Let's see. So yeah, these guys, they... God, the stuff is so spread out, it's really hard to see what their thing is. HP, attack, defense, damage reduction. So they've got like 200 million HP. I can't see like how much they actually super for is the issue. I mean, this tech cell is really, really good in slot 1 against super class enemies, so I guess we'll probably just do that. No rainbow orbs for him though, so no like crits, but yeah, 45.6. By getting a ton of orbs for him, 45.6 mil is pretty good. And he actually got the additional super, so let's go. Nice. If he'd got the hidden potential as well, it would have just been GG. Let's use the youth team against this fight. Yeah, fair. Yeah, maybe I'll redo my Super Int, because the team I used against the Seriously Serious event, the Super Int like youth team, was really good. Oh, and they can dodge. Nice. Great. Zamasu probably not going to kill here now then. By himself anyway. Yo, Preston, I've got a question. What's up? Yeah, Agile, don't buy units that are TURs with red coins. There are some exceptions, like sometimes for ones that I think would potentially be worth it. But I would say for the most part that, yeah, don't buy TURs with red coins. I think the tech androids might get cooked here. I've got to try and give them a lot of orbs so they can get decent stats. Should I buy 2 copies of the STR Blue Goku Vegeta to get them to 79%? I would say at this point, like this close to the anniversary, I probably wouldn't, just because they're going to be on the anniversary banners. And obviously I know you have a lot of stones. Like, when you go into the anniversary, you're obviously going to be able to do quite a decent amount of summons. Like, chances are you probably will pull copies during the anniversary summons. And then if you don't, then I would say you can buy, like, it's a good idea to buy them. Because, yeah, that's the thing now, for any of those characters that are going to be on the anniversary banners, most people's goal should be saving to summon on the anniversary banners as much as they can. And so you're going to be able to get a lot of value out of that. Ooh. Cell giving us that clutch, like, big heal with his, because he's got such decent defense. Because, yeah, Tech Cell, I think, should kill them here now. Although, maybe if he only gets the 1 super, he might not. But okay, we got the additional super, so whew, GG's. Just in time as well. Alright, well, there you go. So that was the new Battlefield reset. Had a little bit of an issue at the towards the end there with Baby and the start of that team. But we managed to get it done and get the first set of missions done. Obviously, there are still missions for beating the sets multiple times. But I'm one of those people, I always wait because, like, they always have the weekly mission to get some extra Battlefield points as well. So I normally just end up doing a full Battlefield clear on, like, the Monday morning streams just to get the weekly missions done. But by doing the 1 clear through, you still get, like, 21 stones and a couple of other items and stuff like that. So yeah, there you go. That was the new Battlefield reset with the new set of enemies. Let me know how you guys got on down below in the comment section. Did you buy a copy of Garlic Jr.? Did you buy 5 copies of Garlic Jr.? Let me know your thoughts on the Battlefield reset down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one. Okay, that worked out, like, perfectly as well, because if it was the older Battlefield, which is slightly longer, it probably would have gone slightly too long to have actually fit in at the end of the stream. Battlefield reset. Are all these videos my... They're all the... Yeah, literally those 5 are just all the 5 failed attempts at the Tamagami stage, so I might as well just delete those now. At least the Tamagami stage is on the private server, so if I want to, I can do a run for that. But yeah, they made all of the Garlic Jr. ones available straight away, which is good. But yeah, so not only was that was the end of the video, so I finished the recording, but I am still going to be ending the stream here now as well, because we have gotten to that time. I'll be putting all the videos together that we've recorded on the stream, try and get all the new events out for today. If I can get the private server to work properly, I'll do a showcase for 16 and the Garlic Jr. So there's still plenty of stuff coming up for today. Even if you were at the stream when we ran through the events, do check out those videos. Help out the channel, give those a like, give a comment, let me know you were at the stream, all that good stuff. Like the stream if you haven't already. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. It's Friday today, so we've got a late stream on the second channel. I completely forgot to put the second channel link in the chat, so let's do that here quickly. There's no point pinning it because we're at the end of the stream, but yeah, second channel stream tonight, starting Dispatch for the first time. Should be quite interesting. I think I put that on the schedule. But yeah, that was the plan for this evening. So that's going to be over on the second channel at 8 p.m, which is 10 hours from now, 8 p.m. UK time. But yeah, that's it from me. That's it for the stream. Appreciate you guys coming out. Like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. I want to see you buy your first copy of Garlic Jr. I already did it. And trained him up and everything. So yeah, he's 55%. Full superclass team twice. Damn. Right, so there you go. Like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you all again soon. Have a good one.